Hey, what is up you guys? I hope you guys are doing great. It's time for another review video. Today we've got none other than Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 for the PlayStation 4. First up, let's talk about the plot. In Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, you play as the role of Marine Captain Jonathan John North, who along with his brother Robert is sent to the Russian-Ukrainian border to destroy an abundant stockpile of Soviet-era bioweapons before they're actually stolen by terrorists. Seems like a promising plot. The two succeed in their mission but are ambushed by an unidentified group of special forces soldiers led by a man named Vasilisk, who plays a game of Russian roulette with John before knocking him out and capturing Robert. More than this, I guess spoiling the other parts of the plot will be ungrateful and very painful. Now first things first, the graphics. As for graphics, we always are typically too much involved naturally towards any games when it comes to the graphic factor. But to be honest, we were not really impressed by the graphics of Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Overall, the graphics were good in cinematics, and overall environments of the game on graphical level was awesome. But the only aspect which made us think totally different was the graphics while sniping any target. That felt totally like miserable. Seriously! Now moving on further, it's time to talk about the gameplay while playing Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Maybe this sounds short and sweet. Missions in the games like these can take upwards of 20 minutes to complete. If you're willing to take your time, sniping is all about being cautious and taking a measured approach, and you're rewarded for your patience with some immensely satisfying kill shots. For first-person shooters, it offers a unique approach that sets Ghost Warrior 3 apart from its historic competitors. The overall gameplay mechanics of Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 was smooth and user-friendly. The game is running on a solid 30 frames per second on the PlayStation 4 system with absolute no hiccups, which is a good sign for stable frame rates. But the most irritating are the glitches and rough edges prepared throughout the game. In the PlayStation 4 version, people reported enemies T-pose in front and disappear in the middle of a stealth takedown and repopulate in front of eyes inside what people thought was an empty outpost. The game also crashed on 4 separate occasions, and whenever you boot up the game or change regions, it takes almost 5 minutes to load. Seriously, 5 minutes, which is, I don't know, annoyingly slow, hellish, and even something as simple as tagging enemies is frustratingly inconstant. Now moving on further, it's time to talk about the music. Now this is always the shortest part of our reviews when it comes to talking about the music in any game. But this is Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, right? I remember the time when I was playing Sniper Elite 4 recently and the music was the only thing that made me play the game, not like 100%, but music is the main aspect. Either it's a game or a movie of any genre. Now music in Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is comparably with other Sniper game is not that much great. It's a generic music theme or whatever you want to call it. After all, we're not comparing Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 with any other game. So in this scenario, music in Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is just good. Yeah, it's generically good. Now since we've talked all the aspects of the game, it's time for our conclusion and it's time for scoring. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is a acceptable good game from every point of view, from gameplay, plot, controls, frames per second, music, etc. We loved sniping in Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, but meantime, hate the way bullet hits the targets, and 5 minutes of loading time is annoying. We can simply say that Sniper Ghost Warrior 3 is another sniping game, generic game, secured a 5 out of 10 for being a good game, but honestly we think the developers have a lot more potential than they showed in Sniper Ghost Warrior 3, so you guys better pull up your socks. Anyway, do let us know your thoughts in the comment section below about this review. If you liked it, please like this video and subscribe to our channel if you love our content. Until we meet next time with new videos, keep boiling, stay safe, thank you so much for watching.